Call me Bathsheba. It is not my name, but the name I use for this story. A name I hoped that would be free of prophecy, free of the burden of a future placed upon it, free of any destiny that would tear it from my hands and destroy worlds. You think I overstate. You are wrong. We are a people of prophecy. And when I was a child and still a stupid calf, ignorant of all beyond the reaches of our own stretch of sea, my grandmother had said simply, "You will hunt." It carried the weight of prophecy. "But we are not hunters," my mother had replied with the fearful bafflement that was her regular face to my grandmother. "We do not hunt. We have never hunted." Her voice took on a hopeful and hopeless tone, the one that used to irritate me into fury, but the memory of which now breaks my heart quite in half. "Unless you mean the small hunts," my mother said, hopelessly hopeful, "the ones that every family must." "I do not," said my grandmother. She did not. And everything I might have been, the different futures I might have taken, all my different lives and deaths that existed and their endless possibilities were extinguished in a single repetition of her 3 words. "You will hunt." Was it a prediction? Had she had a proper vision? Or was it a command, as so often feels in the case of the prophetic? When you predict the future, when you do so strongly and you cling to it, how much of that future do you then cause to happen? These are questions that haunt me. At the time, though, they weren't allowed to matter, for into training I immediately went, my mother never strong enough to overrule my grandmother, into the schools and the vocationals, into a new way of life until, at 16, the age of apprenticeship, there I was, where this story begins. Harpoons strapped to my back, swimming along the decks of the great hunting ship Alexandra, our sails catching the currents, the abyss below us, the ocean our sky. And all that might have been was long, long gone. For I, a lowly but eager third apprentice, was about to begin the final hunt that ever was. The hunt for a legend, a myth, a devil. Pray for our souls, because this is the story of how we found him.